back. I'm Justana, and we are streaming again today. Alright, turning that down. That should be better. Yeah, I think I sorted out whatever the problem was yesterday. Basically my internet completely reset, and my connection seems to be better after that. I really should have gone and reset the router myself, but I'm not the only one using the internet, so I didn't want to bother anyone. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, like later at night or something, but maybe someone else did, or it just did it on its own. Whatever. My connection is more stable, but I did end up buying an Ethernet adapter, but it won't be here until Saturday, so we'll see. So let's see about continuing with from where I left off yesterday. I turned in the quest to get my character up to level 90, and then Lord Zamar asked my character to go speak with Lady Liadrin in the Isle of Seboath. So she asked us to check in with everybody else and see how they're doing, which included a sparring match with one of the people, which was fun. And then we were ordered to take the Void Portal to the Void Storm in order to take the fight to Seboath. And in the process of doing that, the entire process, I had trouble getting to different zones. And then when I tried to actually go to the Void Storm, I ended up losing my connection to World of Warcraft entirely. And I just got fed up. And I was just, okay, fine, I'm not going to stream today after all. So my plan was to wait until Saturday to stream this, but since my internet connection seems to be doing better, we're going to try this again. So this is the portal that I was attempting to take. Let's see if it actually works this time. Like the first time I got this loading screen, but this bar never filled, and then the next several times couldn't even get that, and then finally just said bye and just kicked me. They were doing maintenance yesterday morning, but by the time I was doing it was well after the maintenance was over, so I don't know what the issue was. Oh look, it actually worked! Okay, so we come over here and talk to Turalia.
We can't spare the troops. Those ethereal cannons have us pinned down.
Oh, you have
the shadows serve
Good to
us.
see you again. Okay. Just polite nothing. Okay. Who's over here? It's a page. There's Valeria. Hi.
Danger lurks.
Void energy running through this one promises unlimited power, but at what price?
May your aim never falter.
But there's no one else in this area. Okay, looking at a prayer. Oh, that's a raid entrance. Okay. I know it's a raid entrance because of the green swirly swirls. Right, to the void spider. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's talk to Turalia.
The light still
Made it.
blesses
Good. As you can see, the enemy was prepared for our arrival, even if you were not. Hang on, cat. Okay. Okay.
This Darkness
The
challenges all
Ethereals
of
on the
our
nearby
faiths.
plateau are forcing us to ground our heavier weapons. We need to neutralize their turrets before we can begin our assault on the Void Spire. Speak to Umbric and he'll help you get a technical understanding of the battlefield. He's about
The light. We're being hit from all sides. We need a tactical assessment. Umbric, the champion can assist you.
Greetings, traveler.
Normal methods of scrying are less effective in the Void Storm. I've created this attuned platform that can detect the threats you face. Scrying platform?
Shadows? With this device, you will be able to view the tactical situation in relative safety.
Relative. Okay. Oh. Okay.
The devouring host has been drawing out Vanguard forces and picking them off. They won't last long without rescue. Look! One of the Vanguard officers has been captured. They've been trying to track these beasts. Their use of void portals makes it nearly impossible.
Huh.
My own people, captured by the Ethereals and their life force siphoned to power these turrets. I could scarcely believe it, until I saw it with my own eyes.
Rude.
We must rescue them, champion.
Okay. In a way, Seb views the Void Elves as his people too, partially because some of his family are Void Elves now, but also because they are still Blood Elves. He still came from his own people.
All paths are
Now you
possible.
see what assails us. Taking out those turrets and saving the Void Elves trapped to those machines are our primary objectives if we want our warframes to take to the skies.
The Rendori shall prove our worth.
Seboath, the Ethereals have been striking out from the Ethereum overcrowd, harassing our Vanguard forces where they find them. If you can bring the fight to them, it'll take the pressure off our muster. Can you do that for us?
We serve the Alliance.
The very life force is being siphoned to power the Ethereal's guns. Seboath, this cannot be allowed to continue. Head into the Ethereum overcroft and free my fellow Void Elves from the Ethereal's clutches. With their freedom, the turrets will have no power, and Feralion will be able to launch his warframe.
The light, the captured Rendori are links in a chain. Break that chain, and our assault can truly begin.
Okay, off we go.
You're right, Umbric. Freeing your people gives us the opening we need for an assault.
Oh. My attack versus that other creature. Just the one is fine. Perfect.
We are deep in enemy territory. Time to strike.
More out? Really? the door. And you have to get when you want to see about it. Okay, listen. Normally I do leave my door open, but not while I'm streaming.
The void enslaves you, while I am empowered by it.
Well, okay. Nope, Pandaren.
I'm out of range. Might as well do the world class while I'm in the area. Retribution.
The void spire will fall, ethereal.
Oh.
fleeting victory, but an important one.
The arrow was going through the quest I completed, not the one I was still working on. So, over here.
Here, take this message back to Zalatan.
Okay, now I can do it. One more. Where are the actual turrets? Ah. Oh. No. Now you can send in the warframe. And now I go back. What's this way? Oh, yeah, I also did this
Well
supplemental
done,
quest.
champion. You struck a decisive blow against the devouring host. With Umbric's help.
Yeah, Rage of the Rendorai. Complete the Rage of the Rendorai quest storyline. Basically, it was helping this void elf and a demon hunter learn each other's abilities. So now demon hunters, now void elves can be demon hunters. I haven't actually tried to create one. And demon hunters have a third specialization they can do. At least acknowledge that Umbric helped.
I have much to teach you.
Thank you, Seboath. The ethereal focus will be turned inward for a time, and it will give us space to move.
Maintain
My
focus
people
and
thank you. I'm
control.
sure Krauhan will be eager to get the assault underway.
Do not bend to the whispers.
Okay. What do you do? Okay, of course it isn't that Bender and buy. And I climb my mount if I can. Okay.
I have many lucky do's
Hello,
you
thank
like.
Yes. It used to be you used to need a mod to do that, but I guess so many people were using the mod that the developers were like, "Hey, let's include that."
The void presses.
2 tons of
but
metal
we
and holy
endure.
fire. Finally, the might of our warframes can be brought to bear. With the overcrossed air batteries silenced, our powerful warframes will be able to perform streaking runs along the spire rampart, softening the opposition to our siege. And if you'd like, you may have the honor of piloting one of these warframes for the glory of the light.
Do not, champion. Report to Commander Mountain Fist. We'd be honored if you would join the Warframe assault.
The Void Cannon had us squatting in a deck since we got here. Seems only fair we return the favor. Gotta give it a go.
Oh. Alrighty. Yeah, he's one of the guys to talk to. And, this Kaplan's blessing, that's why I had this fire around me. That was one of the other people I talked to. Okay, here we go. So these are introduced in regions. Ooh, okay. It doesn't matter how many I have here. I was just gonna keep circling until I get the required number.
I can see why the light called you to this fight. You're an inspiration to all of us fighting the void.
Okay.
The light called
Let's
you.
just off on up a bit, make our upcoming assault easier.
The void will not break me.
I see that my son is spending time with the wounded. Do his father a simple favor and see if he could use your assistance.
Check in with Erator if you haven't had a chance yet. He's over on the other side of Cap, tending to the wounded.
Okay. I didn't go this far over. Okay. I missed that. Alright.
Oh, champion. You're here. Good. I need your help.
They're both human.
It's good you are here.
Those people fight so hard for us. We must do all we can to protect them.
Be alert for opportunities to help.
Life stands with us. There is hope. And memory remains.
Light preserve you,
Our
friend.
vanguard forces have been harrying the devouring host, hoping for weaknesses and gathering intelligence. Fortunately, nearly all of them have succumbed to their force. We are too late to help those who have fallen. Perhaps we can gather something to remember them by. When we do this, Seboath, recover mementos of the fallen so they can be returned to those they fought to protect.
We must protect those in need. What can I do? Light preserve
We're
you,
more than
friend.
just an army, Seboath, even if my father doesn't see that. We're a fellowship, joined by a desire to protect those that matter to us, and those that don't have a protector of their own. And now that protection extends to those wounded on the battlefield.
We need you in the fight, champion.
Okay.
The vanguard has rushed out full of conviction, and its soldiers return here to the infirmary.
Yeah.
We need to get out there and help those still on the battlefield.
Okay, after all. Oh, wait. guess that's why we have territory. Bunch of those back here. Something I didn't mention is, since I now have a character at level 90, then the rest of my characters get an additional 5% experience to get to level 90. Same thing happens with the War Within. So I guess that's a new thing they implemented. Increase the amount of XP to beyond having to max it. Because I did get heal up to level bingo. And mine. I mentioned yesterday in my sentence that I will be gone next Wednesday and a week is so my plan is to
What can I do?
Next Thursday. That will give me time to get home and recuperate from hanging out with my bestie.
May the light bless the fallen and safeguard the living as we hold back this evil from our world.
Jim Shroud's problem is that he spent too long fighting this war, and he hasn't really taken time to put stock, and especially since Alaria has been so busy completing Dallas. They haven't really had a chance to take a break. And even when Ryan wasn't fighting, he was in Stormwind, he was basically helping to look after things in Anduin's absence, because Anduin's been through some shit.
Within the protection of my light, we will defend you.
There's so much conflict going on that they haven't really taken time for themselves. And I'm really able to do that after everything else is done.
Moving out. Light bless you.
All these poor souls were peeled off from their units. We should stay together.
But I feel like that's the nature of video games. It wouldn't be fun if there wasn't something happening. And the video games that do allow you to just enjoy type of life type stuff, I don't play because there's just gets boring. I mean, when they did have a break from everything, you didn't actually have an extension. It just happened between extensions.
Heal as quickly as you can. Regroup at muster point. Champion, defend them.
I need to target someone first.
Died if not for you.
If I've learned anything from this place, it's that the devouring host is eager to prey upon our convictions.
Yeah, that's what happened to the back then.
The light will protect us, but we should make haste.
I feel like territories are not you have surrounding spaces that have not been built really, and you have a layer of strength and more comfort, but not the risk of disruption. A dark snarl inside it.
Thank you. We'll regroup for the next assault.
Yeah.
It's good you are here. Light preserve you, friend.
Can you recover them yet? I'm sure these keepsakes will be a source of comfort for their loved ones.
What can I do?
A grim task, said, what the one that may bring a small measure of comfort to those that live.
We must protect those in
We
need.
were able to control few Seboath and prove that the work was good, but this could have been more.
Be alert for
That's
opportunities
always the
to
way,
help.
you know. Okay, I took out my
It's
gear.
good you were
I
here.
think we've done only cast a moment, so let's hope this turns to much point.
We thank you for all you've done, friend. For the Vanguard, for Silvermoon, and for me.
Okay. You're gonna put your sword and shield away, Minotaur?
Champion, Alleria had scarcely arrived before she left to track down our missing officers.
She's the one who cast the dust on me.
Holy light bless you.
This. Okay. I'm not sure if it can be renewed. There we go. Captain's blessing reduces the damage you take per shot. If it then increases your move speed slightly. Okay.
What can I do?
You did good work out there, Seboath. That's what we could ever hope. That's all we
We
can ever
must
hope
protect
for.
those in need.
Vicious would be to snatching our officers, Seboath. I've been told that you fallen from afar through Umbric's void spire. The beast is steeped in void energy, using their instinctual mastery of teleportation to strike at our most vulnerable. We're melting back into the shadow. Valeria has gone after them and sent a request for another pair of eyes. You can find her at a campsite at the mouth of the gorge to the east. I'll mark it on the map.
Dear Champion, a word. I ask that you not mention anything to my mother about what happened at the Amani Pass. I've been waiting for my father to tell her about it himself, but it looks like I'll have to be the one to do it.
Why would Ryan admit that he struck their son? I'm sure Ilaria suspects something. She's a fool not to, and she's definitely not a fool.
I assume Eretor sent you to help me. I could use another pair of hands. Scraps of a Vanguard uniform. Officer emblem. Just as I thought. They're abducting the Vanguard's officers, Champion. Is this just the hunger of the beasts? Or is Xalatath gathering intelligence?
A second. Why do I want fake viewers?
Don't assume victory.
I have to put my mod hat on. Hope you're prepared to hunt her with this square is more elusive than most.
Careful, she lurks.
These void beasts are elusive, able to open temporary void portals that they can use to move short distances instantaneously. They may be beneath Growlier's notice, but they are having devastating effects on the Vanguard's morale. Between the two of us, I'm confident we can outmaneuver them.
Know your target. Stay alert, Champion. These creatures can come from anywhere. This was one of the soldiers from the Vanguard. They must have been dragged from their cot, then feasted upon here in the gorge.
Oh, that was hilarious. Okay. He did that.
His body is half-eaten, torn apart by those scavengers. blood is fresh. Wait, champion. Do you hear that?
By the light, get off me, you beast!
A survivor! We're not too late.
Oh no, not another portal.
Quickly, champion. I'll hold the rift open for you, and you can jump through and rescue her.
Closer.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need help. My friends won't believe this.
Thanks to light, I thought he'd be food for sure. Can you free me from this thing?
Adventuring is wild.
1 second. As you may have guessed, the cat is back. I heard about these beasts, and I thought it was rumor. Force creatures appearing out of void portals, kidnapping and eating our officers. Sounds like a lot of fun. Never thought it'd happen to me. The big one that got him, but he ran off. Please, let's get out of here before it comes back.
Another fine mess. Oh, you're not with the Vanguard. Not that I mind the rescue. Who was that woman you were with? Was that the High Exarch's wife? I mean girlfriend. Huh. I thought she'd be taller. Is it true? She has a dark Naru for a heart?
Where is she hearing this crap? I mean, true. But how does she know all that shit already? Have a human woman beside me because you saw that at least in detail for the human. Sometimes the escort quest the NPC walks on their own, and it's too fast for player characters to walk, but it's too slow for them to run. Aren't we just here? What's the map is? How do you... Does it come down? I think so. teleport to it. Jumping down with it. Probably isn't the only hiding hole these creatures have either, unfortunately.
That's the big bastard that brought me here. Time to light it up! You're not with the Vanguard. Not that I mind the rescue.
What is that?
Was that the High Exarch's wife? I mean girlfriend. I thought she'd be taller. Is it true? She has a dark knowledge for a heart?
There we go.
Champion, you made it, and you managed to rescue the officer.
Oh my light! It really is you! This is amazing! My friends won't
You know,
believe
this
this!
didn't start out so great, but I love how it ended up. Thanks again.
I'm excited and terrified.
What?
Well done, Seboath. Don't worry about this one. I'll make sure she makes it back safely.
Find the path to victory.
With Patriarch defeated, these kind creatures should no longer pose a serious threat. Return to Drow and report on your success. I will join you all shortly.
You said
With the beast slain, I can get back to camp on my own.
Then I won't take my leave. It's been ages since my family was together, and Eretor wanted to talk to me.
Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. This works. Ooh. Okay, now I'm up.
You struck down our son?
Oh boy.
The void presses, but we endure.
She wants to tell Larry about what happened at the United Pass until after we defeated Seboath. We can afford to have our minds and hearts guided on the physical battle against such a foe.
It was an accident. A terrible accident. Seeing Eretor wounded like that. Thank the light he survived. He has forgiven me for it, and we have put it behind us.
No. What has happened to you? How could you attack Eretor?
It wasn't Eretor I was attacking. He leapt in front of a blow meant for a sworn enemy. I still don't know what possessed him to do it, but I did not seek to harm our son. I was acting in service of the light.
I am often reminded, mostly by people who serve the light, of the danger I represent. The void screams at me to do horrible things. I suppress it, because I could never bear to hurt Eretor. But you, in your light-blind wrath, struck him down. You gave yourself to the light, and our son was the casualty.
What happened at the Amani Pass was my failing, not the light's. I will not renounce it.
Do not lose yourself to it either. Eretor needs his father. I need my love. You must decide if you wield the light, or if it wields you.
Boom!
The light still blesses you.
Whatever guilt and regret I harbor for my actions, reckoning with them will have to wait until the battle is won. You cannot lose focus now. Or maybe it will help you focus. Have you considered that?
The void will not break me.
At long last, we ride to glory and dispense justice upon this vile creature who has levied the very void itself against us. Today is the day Seboath's forces will face our judgment. Now is the hour we strike back. Come, let us make an end of this enemy. Oh boy. I have been debating how to handle this.
Vanguard of the light, the hour has come. Move with the champion's forces.
Wait. I don't know why I started humming that. I'm just looking at this vendor over here. Fourth citizen. Ooh, teleport. Oh. That's been right behind it. Oh. Okay. Because on the one hand, I do want to actually do the raid, but on the other hand, if I were to queue for it now, I would have to go as a tank, and I have no idea what to do or where to go. And I prefer, when I'm doing content like that for the first time, I prefer to do it as DPS. So what I could do is I could actually change my specialization. So I can go as DPS. Ta-da! In which case I would need to find a new weapon, which I need to replace my weapon anyway. But I have no idea where to buy weapons. But it would also mean I would be going into content with a bunch of other players. Luckily, with story mode, they don't really expect people to be able to do mechanics, because it's basically a version of the content that's super easy to do, because usually, until Cataclysm, raids had to be a group, well, I mean, it's still a group, but you had to actually be part of a group beforehand. But with the last raid of Cataclysm, they instituted Raid Finder, and that's where you can queue for a raid specifically, and then a whole group of you will go through the raid together, and you don't have to form a group in order to do the raid, if that makes any sense. Basically, I can, yeah, I have Raid Finder, and I need better gear anyway. But my armor should be good enough. 189, 183, 189. Yeah, okay, it's my trinkets that are the problem. I don't want to get rid of that one, it's so good. Yeah, those are both pretty low, and my weapon is pretty low. So I might not actually be able to do the raid today.
The universe is full of mystery. Power is to be wielded.
Oh, I know where to get better gear in FF14. I know where the vendors are. I do not know where they are in World of Warcraft. Usually I just go with quest rewards. But I think even if I queued for the raid as a tank, there's usually multiple tanks in raid. So I could potentially just queue in and just be like, hey, I haven't done this before, so can't do that right now. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide. I may just do it off stream, so that it's easier for me to focus on just fighting. So let's actually just go back to Silver Moon. Set this aside for now.
Walk your own path.
The Vanguard of the Light will pave a way directly into the heart of the void. If you are without an army of your own, I can provide a portal to directly to the throne at its heart. Oh, I think this happened on Justana.
My fate is my own.
So yeah, we'll do this. Okay, this works. Because I do want to get this part of the story done.
Oh, Ilaria. If I had known you would all simply kill each other, I wouldn't have gone through all this effort.
Oh,
but
great.
perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Not after Turalian cut open your own son.
Enough! I'll rip out your tongue, Zalatath!
Mother, wait! We can't let her face Zalatath alone! Umbrik, bring everyone up there!
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can definitely recognize that was Travis's voice, but
This may feel a little uncomfortable.
How touching. Your family has come...
We must make haste. Zalatath is...
and my favorite champions as well. I was afraid you might miss this.
What are you doing to her?
Keeping my promise, of course. Taking everything she loves, leaving her with nothing but the void.
No! I can't move!
You are about to bear witness to a moment eons in the making, and she holds the key. But enough preamble. Let the festivities begin.
Stay back! Do not interfere!
Defensive.
You cannot break the void ground!
Blasphemy.
yeah, I remember doing this against Destiny. I don't remember the
AoE incoming. Defensive.
Don't make me do this!
Blasphemy. Debuff value. Watches incoming. Defensive. Debuff value.
The burden is more than you
Defensive.
can bear!
Blasphemy.
No one is safe!
Defensive. Watchers incoming. Debuff down.
No one is safe!
Defensive.
You cannot break the void's grasp!
Glass fire. AOE incoming.
This is about how crazy it gets.
Defensive.
No one is safe!
We kind of whatever it's supposed to.
Defensive.
You cannot break the void's grasp!
Glass fire. Defensive.
No one is safe!
Defensive.
You cannot break the void's grasp!
Glass fire.
Yes. Alright. No, this is
Defensive.
Taking to use the silver arrow to break the emerald powder, but I'm not sure how to do that.
Defensive.
You cannot break the void's grasp!
Black fire. AOE.
The voices! The power! I can't contain it!
Fight it, monster! You're stronger than the void!
She can't hear us.
There she is.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Trust no one.
That did not work.
This may feel a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
We must make haste. Zalatath is using Alaria's rage and
we
pain
gotta
to
start over.
erode her mastery over the void.
It's too far away.
After what?
Stay back! Do not interfere!
Defensive.
Do not break the void's grasp!
Glass fire.
Still,
AOE
should
incoming.
Zalatath succeed, and Alaria loses her grip on the Dark Naru within her, I fear all may be lost.
Defensive. AOE incoming.
The burden is more than you can bear!
Glass fire. Defensive. AOE incoming.
No one
AOE.
is safe!
Defensive. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
is more than you can bear.
Watch your step.
No one is safe.
AOE incoming. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
No one is safe. You cannot break the void's grasp.
Blasphemy. Defensive.
No idea about the actual fight with Blade.
Defensive.
I can't contain it! Find it, mother! You're stronger than the void!
She can't hear us.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
I think I'm not supposed to let her hold me all the way through. Which is annoying as a melee fighter. There we go. Okay, what's that?
AOE incoming. Welcome in.
Look out! The ground is breaking apart!
Damn you, Xanatas! Release her!
Blasphemy.
I think at that point, don't freaking worry about attacking, just avoiding attack. But there are points in
Blasphemy.
It's more important to stay alive than to be down.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
What are you doing? Getting in here.
Must be
Woohoo!
stopped.
Change your mind, huh?
Hang on, my love. I'm here.
Touching. But you're far too late to save anyone. And now, the moment of truth.
I'll die before I serve you!
Serve me? Despite all we've been through, it was never actually you that I required.
No! Oh gosh, Naru and Cypher. Yeah.
At last. Beautiful. Behold! The dark well opens!
Mother! Mother! Father!
The tether worked. But we've lost them all. We've lost everything.
Oh. I have a kitty in my lap. I don't know if you can hear her purring. You wanna go out? That's horrible. Finally has his parents back, and now they're gone again. Mother, father. Check answer, let's start with mother. Click haste. Haste and mastery.
We need you in the fight, champion.
Those people, our army, our heroes, leaders, gone. We are exposed here. Umbrix Tether saved us, but we need to ensure we survive this. Report to Orthamar and tell him what transpired in the Void Fire. I will get Umbrix to safety and learn what I can here.
We need to let Lorthamar know what's happened. You go ahead of us. Light preserve you, friend.
You need a hug.
It's good you are here. Be alert for opportunities to help.
This is awful.
Dark power pouring out of the Sunwell. I can feel it even from here.
I didn't mean to do it. Oh, everything we did. A waste. Ugh.
eternal sun still guides
The
us.
moon is grateful for your aid.
I greet you on
This is
behalf
a
of
dark
Silver.
day. I'm deploying myself to learn more of what's conspiring in the world while these are remaining forces to defend Silvermoon City. Be ready, Captain. We will have need of you soon.
The light of the Sunwell.
Wait for the Darkwell. The Sunwell. No, the Darkwell is overrun. Voice-spawn creatures swarm the regions where our greatest champions of the light held their ground to the very last. Champion, can you survey Kaldanos? Find any survivors. If you tag them with these tokens, our mages here will be able to teleport the individuals back. We must try to save as many as we can.
Champion, place these tokens on any survivors you find. They will allow my magisters to teleport them to safety.
Yeah. I'll get to your when you. Just a little busy. Okay, I want this blacksmith down here. Okay. You're right.
Everything has a price.
Okay.
Hold your head high.
Oh. That's the player now. I got one too.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Okay. Not bad. The boots are kind of funky though.
May your feet find good trails. I have many, many wares. Many farewells.
Off we go. So, the Lich King corrupted the Sunwell originally, and to restore it, Prophet Velen provided the core of an uncorrupted core of a Naru to help restore it. So it's it's rather fitting that it's the corrupted part of a Naru is corrupted again.
The survivors suffer under a stain of void corruption. I do not believe we can count on their aid for some time.
Still glad I could fly. Yes.
The Sunwell corrupted. The Vanguard swept away as if they were nothing. How will we survive this?
Somehow. I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but she's Felix's sister. Moira! No! Love you too! I got it back. Okay. Yeah, she's a Dandelion troll. I can tell by her weapon. I know we're talking to him. Gives me fun saving. But where's Taya and the others?
Is the Dark Well a foothold for Xalatath? Will her devouring hosts spill out to corrupt all of Azeroth?
I don't know. You know, like not good, not good, not good. Wake up the Dark Well. So few, but the ones you saved are more than I had hoped for.
We need to assault the Dark Well and take it back from Xalatath.
With what army, Erator? The Vanguard is gone.
Then we will find an army. Xalatath's devouring host will not stay in Quel'Danas forever. All of Azeroth is in danger.
Come with an open
So
mind.
it's nice to see a face on the table that's scowling less. They tolerate me within my city once again, but mark my words, any moment now, room will try, will be specialty blink missiles again. See, he combined blink and arcane missiles together as a lesson to anyone foolish enough to challenge him to a mage's duel back in the day. He doesn't like to admit it, but I was the one who taught him to layer an invisibility spell onto the missiles so you don't see them coming. At any rate, Lord Zamar has given me permission to be here, and I am basking in the discomfort of others that my mere presence creates.
Be open to possibilities.
Northward's plan is ambitious and foolish. Yes, we need help, but there have to be standing armies out there who can be relied on. The Kaldorei, they loathe us. Even if they supposedly agreed, how can we not expect them to seek revenge for their last world treat? The Rendorai, they have powers some use, but can we really trust them? Do we have a choice? The Kaldorei, those traitors massacred our people in Dalaran. I never thought I'd see the day when I wish we could just throw orcs at a problem.
for Quell Thalas.
Greetings.
What remains of my Farstriders stand ready. They are holding the devouring host at bay for now, but the enemy has not pressed their advantage. What could they be doing with Darkwell?
May victory be ours.
I am the blade of the light.
Gone. Where it once emanated hope and conviction, this Darkwell only drains and consumes. I can feel it at the edge of my senses at all times. I do not know if we can restore the Sunwell again. Not like we did before. To feel the scar, the hole where it used to be. But this much is certain. We must break the Darkwell before it cracks our world from the inside out.
Remain vigilant.
The Sun Reavers.
I will not stand for Erator's plan.
What
That boy should know better. He remembers when the Keldorai slew my people in Dalaran without quarter or due process. The races may have forgotten or forgiven, but the Sun Reavers have not. If he thinks to bring those traitors to our gates, I will ensure they answer for their crimes.
It is important we use our power wisely.
Bonds my people share with the Cinderai run far deeper than just my marriage to Lorthamar. When my people faced the Legion as they turned our Nightwell to evil, it was the Cinderai first came to our aid. When we found ourselves leaderless, broken after war and thousands of years of isolation, it was the Cinderai that were the first to welcome us into the Horde. We will fight by their side through thick and thin. They have earned our respect and our loyalty.
We will defend our allies.
We have made
Champion,
many
continue to
sacrifices.
through these dark times means more to me than anything I could put into words. It is an honor to fight by your side.
Silvermoon prospers.
Must we take the Darkwell and defeat Lura before the world is torn asunder? We will need an army. No, many armies. We need to reach out to the other elves. We should start with the Kaldorai at Belameth. Oculus can teleport a small envoy there, and we can present our request. Still, there's been much blood spilt among the elves, vendettas that go far and strike deep. Hold on to hope, Seboath. It is all we have left. My parents may be lost and our army is broken, but that does not mean we are defenseless. We must stand together and call upon our allies if we are to prevail. As discussed by
Zalatath won the Battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Zanas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid, and not just those from Quel'Thalas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Belameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
They will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the elves understand the threat of the Darkwell.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past battles. We must contact the other elven people.
I will send a message to Suramar to rally our armies. Chief Talamancer Oculus is at your disposal for transport.
Hey look, there's a knight up there. No wait, that was a...
Erator, seek out your aunt. We will accept aid from anyone that would fight against Zalatath and her devouring host.
So, the aunt that Lorthamar references is Carissa Windrunner. She also married a human and has 2 sons. Well, she married a human and has 2 sons. Hi. Sandra. Okay. I be warned, Seboath, you travel with those who share responsibility for the burning of our last home. We'll allow you safe passage to speak with the High General, the Chandra's Feathermaid, but we will not tolerate violence or threats. The Cinderai and Shaldurai are unwelcome here. Remember that and choose your words wisely.
Del Nadris.
This is off to a great start. So this is the new world team. This is Amir Giselle. eyes of the Sentinels, seen and unseen eyes alike, are watching your every move.
Once again, that accursed Sunwell has been corrupted by vile magic. Predictable.
Brother and sister. Fitting. Huh. I think this is... No, not quite the Night Elf heritage armor, but it's definitely different from her usual outfit. This is quite the ensemble you've brought to my land, Cinderai. Oh, thanks.
Goddess, watch over
I
you.
have traveled far to ask my people to march to yet another war. My fervor is blunt, but not misplaced. While Silvermoon is under threat, let us not forget how many of my people burned when the Cinderai failed to aid us at Teldrassil. However, Belamet stands tall thanks to their aid. Let each present their reasoning, and I shall then make my decision.
What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
Baladash, Malinore.
When last I stood here, Belamet was in danger of being consumed in the fires of the Incarnates. It brings me joy to see this place has remained untouched by the evils of the world since that day.
The Sunwell has fallen. Xalatath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
Okay.
Baladash,
Marked my
Malinore.
first visit to Amirdrassil. Descriptions of its verdant splendor do it little justice. In my youth, I seldom appreciated the beauty of nature, even as I looked out my window, my study onto Ebersong. But now, after years of exile into Lograt's Rift, well, I suppose there's some things that are far too easy to take for granted.
This much void energy will soon spill from the Sunwell, corrupting all of Azeroth. It must be stopped.
Okay, let's just turn.
What news?
Kaldorei aided my people in our own time of need, just as I fought alongside their people in defense of Amirdrassil. However, the Kaldorei made it very clear to my people we are not friends. There are many reasons we joined the Horde, the Kaldorei being one of them. Yeah, let's just say Tyranda's attitude towards the Shal'dorei was not very welcoming. Whereas Liadrin, who was basically the Cinderai representative, hers was much more understanding and sympathetic. So, no surprise whatsoever that the Shal'dorei joined the Horde.
Even now, my people gather their own army to lend to the Sindorai. We remember those who aided us in the past.
I have heard enough. The Void is a threat to all of Azeroth. You will have our armies.
Good. Okay. Oh, there it is. 1 second. What? You're being a butt. What's your problem? Okay. Yay! Of course Kaldorei are going to help. Very well. What represents a threat to this world we cannot ignore. I grew tired of yet another threat at the Sunwell that cannot be ignored.
Nature will heal.
Negotiations must be precise, like a sentinel's blade. We still have much to discuss. Are you gonna stay, or are you gonna want out again? If we are to muster for war, then there is an ancient we must bring with us, or they will never forgive us. They are a mentor to myself and nearly every sentinel who serves the Kaldori. They're skilled in war, tactics, and rallying our greatest forces. And they fell asleep again. If history is any lesson, they will only awaken with the aid of someone who has known war. Will you seek out their Grove Keeper to learn how to awaken them?
Tread carefully.
The enemy we face is a vast host with many capabilities. We will need to match their strength and versatility on the battlefield. To that end, I ask that you seek our Elder Verdant-Bark, an ancient protector who has long kept our people safe in times of war. They are stubborn and may require you to entice them in some fashion, but their Grove Keeper will know best how to do so.
We will find the answers we seek.
While our forces gather, I would like you to have the honor of awakening our ancients. There is a particular ancient of lore we will need awakened. They are a master of magic, a teacher of our druids, and a force that has walked alongside us across many battlefields. Find the Grove Keeper to learn what is needed to awake the ancients.
Champion, please aid Maev with awakening the ancients and preparing them for war.
Okay, yay. Alright, well, this one's closest, so off we go. Be interesting to do this as an alliance character.
The Sindorai continue the ancient elven tradition of not learning from their disastrous mistakes.
Hey, we had nothing to do with Seboath deciding to corrupt the Sunwell, okay? In times of war and strife, our ancient protectors have been an unyielding force on the battlefield. They just take a lot of effort to rouse them. I will have the Elder Verdant-Bark's battle tenders follow you. Seek out any large stones and boulders that the Elder can fling at our foes. He's refusing to wake up until he has something to throw. Oh joy. Do they really think that the Blood Elves sit around and go, hey, you know what would be fun? Inconvenience everyone else in the world by having our Sunwell corrupted. I want a lightsaber. Actually, I think I have one of those. I don't think I can use it. Albert Verdant-Bark appears to be sleeping, though you know when I appears was waking up and to look at you.
It was the incessant need for a fount of power that destroyed our civilization and brought our home to ruin.
You think I like this any more than you? May I remind you that it's my home that's being threatened most of all. That's what I'm looking for. Ah. What does it now go? That's what I was looking for. He blames the Sindorai, but this has nothing to do with us. Big Baob has fought in many wars on behalf of the Calderai. Hang on. I need to do something super quick. After the last battle, he put down roots again. Every single time. Can you sever the roots? You will only respect one who has no war to wake him. Okay. Ah. Really? And always, right when I start a fight.
I need to target something first.
Must have been attacked. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I just love that Mary's like, yeah, it's all their fault. No it isn't. Not this time. Yes, we have the Sentinel, but that doesn't make it our fault. It's not our fault that other people cover the power of Sentinel. There she is. Yeah, she's just supervising. We're doing all the work. I'm just wondering what she had on her back.
Each time the Sunwell comes under attack, the Blood Elves suffer in the aftermath, and yet they cling to it.
Now that is fair. This one. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, over here. Oh my god, the Seboath bear! Umber cloth, whatever. Oh my god, she's so pretty! And little baby ones, I'm sure, somewhere around here. The great elder branch rests. The growing darkness and Silvermoon has enraged many wisps. They will be willing to aid us in awakening this infant. Take this banner and rally the wisps of the lowlands to war. Gather and bring them here. They shall awaken the ancient as they did in the wars long past. Simply get near any of the angry wisps of the region and they shall follow you. They should even keep up with your mount. Give me the batter and I will go with you. Okay.
Once again, the Sunwell invites corruption and calamity. How many times must its mere existence imperil our world?
Yeah. I will say that the Nightwell and Zermar serve the same purpose. That's actually what caused the initial thundering.
The Kaldorei forces make this fight possible, but we will need more allies to be assured of victory.
Well done, Seboath. The forest marches to war.
Keep your eyes sharp and your footsteps silent. On your mark.
Okay. Seboath, while the Kaldorei are mustering, I could use your help as a witness as I ask another group for aid. We'll need the Kaldorei for what's to come, no matter how much some of the Cinderai will protest. Oculus has agreed to open a portal for the two of us to reach my aunt, Teresa Windrunner, where she awaits us in Eversong. The Cinderai will not come with me. Will you? Well, I'm also
The
Cinderai,
conflict
but
between
yeah.
the Blood Elves and the High Elves of the Silver Covenant is still fresh. I foresee problems on both sides.
Yes.
I am listening.
Negotiations, you and Lorthamar have much to discuss.
Lorthamar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past. A hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril. Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a different path.
You said there were no conditions.
None for our army to join the battle. But the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people, you must let it go.
You can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
We Kaldorei once faced a similar fear. Losing our immortality was a cruel fate. And those who sought to regain it committed terrible crimes. So believe me when I say that I know how you feel. But I also know that your people's resilience far eclipses their reliance on the Sunwell.
I will consider it.
That's the best you're gonna get at this point.
Let us begin. Our unity sustains us.
We embrace power. We do not fear it.
Immerse yourself. This is strange. I've never seen it in person, but it feels familiar somehow. It took me a moment to realize why. The roots, Seboath. I recognize the roots from Herondar. It's difficult to wrap my head around the scope of even the youngest world tree.
With perseverance, strength.
And she's back. Okay, 1 second again. Apparently not. Okay, here we go. Let's go meet Marisa. Yeah, I think once we finish talking to her, that'll be it for me.
Just a bunch of stubborn old elves.
Fret not. You did well to bring them together.
She's the one who raised them, basically. While Larry and Torellian were off fighting demons, Marisa raised her nephew. Champion, this is Marisa Windrunner, my aunt. She raised me in Silvermoon until she relocated to Dalaran. She and her Silver Covenant, what remains of the Keldorai as they once were, proved invaluable in the fight to come. Kel'Thuzad will forever be our home. The time to return has come. Before we are able to make amends with the living, we must lay the dead to rest. Years ago, I purged Dalaran of all elves allied with the Horde. I blame them for the actions of the war chief at the time that resulted in the death of my husband. Now, years later, those ghosts still haunt me. Will you put them to rest and gather their remains? Perform some small atonement by bringing these inmates to Silvermoon. They deserve to be returned home. Arator's warning is poignant. There will be no small amount of grief or even threats when we return to Silvermoon. I suspect Athos and his Sunreapers will bar our passage if we enter without preparations. To that end, I have saved some precious remnants of our shared history from before the demise of Dalaran. Would you please gather them for me, Seboath?
Do you think returning Anastarion's relics will convince those like Athos to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe, but if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Dorei deserve the same.
Light preserve you, friend.
You should not let history define us in the present. My aunt knows this lesson better than most.
I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anastarion.
He ruled for thousands of years, from the troll wars against the Amani to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anastarion is revered by both Blood Elves and High Elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one. After Anastarion's sacrifice, our people were split apart. The Blood Elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power. We High Elves could not abide what Prince Kael'thas was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anastarion had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now.
Okay, Quell.
You know, Anastarion wasn't the only one who died defending Silvermoon. Despite what everyone says, I wish Aunt Sylvanas were here to join the fight. But I suppose her days as Ranger General truly are a thing of the past. All things considered, maybe that's for the best.
Okay. So where even are we? Oh, down here. Now Dalaran isn't even around anymore. It was actually Jaina who was largely in charge of purging Dalaran at the time. The World War Chief in question was Sarah. Anyway, she was the one who's largely in charge of purging Dalaran, so she was royally sick. For good reason. And so Horde players, they basically did what they could to rescue Horde characters from being purged. So, that's just back in Mr. Pandaria, so the expansion after Cataclysm. But basically, the Horde mages in Dalaran were basically used to help the War Chief heal a relic. And the Alliance representatives in Dalaran were rightfully pissed about it. So I think purging Horde mages from Dalaran was a bit extreme. But I can understand why they did it. It doesn't mean I agree with them doing it. I will say that helping to rescue horses from Dalaran was an interesting experience because I generally prefer to play Alliance characters. There's a reason that up to this point I've been playing through this content on Justana first. I only chose to play on Seb first because most of the action is taking place around the Sunwell and Silvermoon, so I wanted to see what it would be like playing a Blood Elf character. But if that hadn't been the case, if it had been a different location, I probably would have wanted this content on Donna first. Farming was like, why asking Renderai to help? Oh yeah, they're already helping. Duh. They're the ones who have experience with the Void. Of course they're gonna help fight it.
High King Anasterian's Book of Law. He applied its dictates equally to all his subjects.
Oh, right here.
How may I help?
Take very special care of this crown, Seboath. It is more than a mere symbol of our people, woven into its very metal and being a great magic from an era that remembered what true enchantments could accomplish. This is a relic worthy of our greatest kings. I trust in you with it in the hopes you will see it return to its home.
Till next we meet.
Passed down from Anasterian's great-grandfather, this crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king.
Okay, let's see what she has to say.
Hello.
The Book of Law is heavy. It was meant to be heavy for anyone to hold it, and is enchanted as such. Within are words of power, not magic, just wisdom and experience written down with such elegance and diction that it commanded centuries of peace and prosperity. Treat this book with respect. The Sin'dorei have gone too long without this reminder of what it is to be a civilized society. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I get it. Okay, now we've got time.
I hope that these relics of Anasterian are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
I have allowed them to torment my people for too long. I bear that guilt as well. Thank you, Seboath. It is time for me to bring these ghosts home, literally and figuratively. We were not able to preserve much from Dalaran before its fall, but every object recovered carries with it history, meaning, and lessons that any citizen of Quel'Thalas should understand on sight. Quel'Thalas. The artifacts of the last High King of Quel'Thalas. He was someone all Quel'Dorei and Sin'dorei respected. I intend to return these artifacts to the rightful home. It's time for us to return to Silvermoon. I have no doubt we will be greeted as traitors and murderers. I do not care how we are seen. I care that Quel'Thalas survives. Please join us, Seboath. From what Erator has said, you have earned more than a measure of respect from Silvermoon. I would be honored if you would assist us in entering the city without incident.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon one last time.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
Giving it to my home too. He grew up there as well. Did he grow up in Silvermoon? I think so. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the backstory I gave him. Good enough.
Void energy has appeared at the gates of Silvermoon. Aid the defense of our city.
Rude. Good grief.
I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the void.
Okay.
Thank you, champion. The remnants of the void have been repelled, for now.
Okay. I don't know if you heard that in between everything else. Aethys, I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the void.
For Dalaran.
I have lost enough of my own kin at the hands of the Silver Comet. It was war, they tell me. Both sides took losses, they say. My son Reapers never purged anyone from Dalaran. One Windrunner met her justice for purging cities. The other faces me today. We have come to negotiate in peace.
The artifacts Venasterian. We thought these lost. Taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Verisa. What you did was unforgivable.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterian's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the Void feeds upon. Was Anasterian's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home?
The Silver Covenant drew a line in the sand, and then soaked it in blood.
We are here to prevent more blood from spilling. In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what Anasterian would have wanted?
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King, you may enter Silvermoon.
Thank you, Aethys.
Oh, he's still here. Is he gonna walk the whole way? Let's wait and see. There we go. Okay. That took longer than I expected.
Varisa Windrunner. I had not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
There we go.
Baladash, Malanore.
Okay, so I already said that.
Do not squander resources. Respect our customs.
Baladash, Malanore. We must not falter.
Pleasantries can wait.
All that I worked for. Gone.
Varisa Windrunner personally massacred my people in a vendetta over her lost husband, and now I find myself sharing a war table with that traitor. I tolerate their presence only for the sake of my home, and hope they will have the courage to stand and fight like they have promised. But I do not expect much, not from them. No, I fully expect the Quel'Dorai to flee when the Void continues its onslaught.
Still we stand. And so, we fight on.
Wisdom guide your steps.
Champion, your continued aid through these dark times means more to me than anything I could put into words. It is an honor to fight by your side.
Our strength lies in our people.
It's good you are here. We need you in the fight, champion.
Thanks, Seboath. Now let's begin planning the city's defense before it is too late. Again. Oh.
Fight well.
That's everyone except for the Sheldorei. Any word, First Arcanist?
Okay. Okay, I am not going to click on Celestra. I am going to end the stream here. Okay. So, we will pick up here next week, hopefully. I am planning to stream this weekend. There shouldn't be anything preventing me from streaming this weekend. Last weekend was a holiday weekend, this weekend is not. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and I wish yesterday had worked out better. But still, I'm glad I was able to continue streaming anyway today. So, drink water, eat food, take a nap, take a shower, take your meds, get up, stretch, whatever you need to do to practice self-care. And I'll see you next time. And if you're watching YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you. Bye!